Before this video starts, I just want to quickly state that I did not find this, all these nerfs and buffs out. This was actually found out by one of my members in my Discord. I'm going to place his name up now just so you guys know that it wasn't me. I'm just giving credit to him. Hey guys, Philly here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm talking about the new updates 10 skill moves, buffs, and nerfs. Now before this video starts, I just want to quickly mention that I just got my third COVID jab, and I'm very sick at the moment. It is kind of kicking my ass, so if my voice sounds a little bit off, that is why. Now let's get into it. So the first ability that we have is Deathbeam. I'm going to throw this up on the screen now. Now if you look at this, the way this works, just so you know from now on, is that, see how it says energy cost 600 plus 300? That means that the actual energy cost is 300, and it's just getting, so the number you see next to the ability is the actual buff already added and calculated. So just so you guys know that. So energy, Deathbeam, sorry, is getting a plus 300 cost to it, making it 600. And it is getting a plus 5 cooldown, plus 5 seconds for the cooldown, but the damage is staying the same. Now the next ability that we have is Energy Wave, and it is getting plus 50, so it's going from 50 energy cost to 100, and it is getting an extra 105 damage, and it is also getting a cooldown increase of plus 5 seconds. This is a huge buff for Energy Wave. I think this is awesome because a lot of people use this ability. It's pretty much a must-have, so seeing it getting a buff is absolutely amazing because I can't wait to use this ability. Now, Final Energy Wave is getting a energy increase of plus 400. The damage and cooldown are both staying the same. I also want to mention that with all the new rebirths and stuff like that, we're getting pretty much 2 times the amount of rebirths, which means if you're maxed right now, you're practically getting double the energy, and, well, almost double the energy if you don't have any energy items. But just want to point out that a lot of these energy increases aren't going to realistically matter a whole lot because you're getting so much more energy, so it's practically like it's staying the same. The only thing that really matters if it's a very significant energy increase, or if the damage change or the cooldowns change. Now the next ability that we have is Tri-Beam, which is staying completely the same, so there's nothing there to talk about. It's going to remain one of the best abilities in the game. You should always be using it, and it looks like that will be the same in update 10. Now the next ability after that is Meteor Punch. Now this is very overused. It is getting a plus 100 energy cost, and the damage is staying the same, but which sucks is the cooldown is getting increased from 10 seconds to 20, which is a massive nerf for this ability. People love to spam this in between abilities. I did at one point, and it's kind of sad to see this ability go because this is pretty much going to be a useless ability now. I don't see there's going to be a whole lot of use for it. Now the next ability after that is Double Axe Hand, which is getting a energy increase of 150. The damage and cooldown are staying the same, so there's not much changing about this ability. Again, with the increased rebirths and energy, this won't really matter a whole ton. The next ability after that is Energy Blast, which is one of my favorite abilities in the game, and it is getting a increase of 0.1 second in the cooldown department, which doesn't really change a whole lot for this ability. It'll be a tad bit slower, but that's about it. So it's going to take half a second in between different shots, which is just kind of like meh, who cares? Like, it's not really a massive change. The next ability after that one is Hellzone Grenade, which is, the energy is staying the same with the cooldown, but it is getting a increase to damage, which is good. I think Hellzone Grenade is a very underused ability, and I think it is cool, so I like to see that it's going to be making a return into the game. The next one after that is Death Cannon. The energy cost, initial damage, and cooldown are staying the same. However, the maximum damage is changing, and if you don't know what maximum damage means, it means the charge damage. So at full charge, this damage, that is how much damage it will be doing. It will do more when it is fully charged. Now, the next one after that is Energy Bomb. Now this is getting a 50 energy cost, and initial damage is decreasing massively. This is going to do literally no damage if you just fire it off without charging it. Again, if you charge it, it's going to do the same amount of damage, but if you fire it off, it will literally tickle someone, and that is literally it. So I would not be using that ability if you're not charging it. The next one after that is Shockwave Blast. Now, this is staying relatively the same. Energy cost is the same, initial damage is the same, cooldown is the same, but the maximum damage is getting a massive 1,785 increase, which is huge. This is an absolutely titan of an ability that is getting buffed. This buff is insane. This is probably going to be a massive meta ability going into update 10. It's probably going to be one of the best abilities in the game. I can definitely see a lot of people running it. The next ability after that is Stardust Breaker. Now, I know a lot of people love this move, and you will be happy to realize that all that is getting changed is its cooldown and its damage. So its damage is getting increased, its maximum damage, sorry. So charging this fully is going to do even more damage than it did before, which is kind of nuts, and it is just getting a 5-second increase on its cooldown, which isn't a huge difference considering that people use this at the start of a fight, and that is about it. There's no reason to charge another one up during a fight. The boss will probably be dead before the cooldown even runs out. The next one after that is Supernova. Now, to all the people that like Supernova, this is getting a complete and utter shredding and butchering of a nerf. It is a massive nerf. The energy is staying the same, the initial damage is pretty much non-existent, and the maximum damage is also getting decreased, but the cooldown is the same. The next one after that is Energy Block. Now, Energy Block is getting the same energy cost, but it is you'll be blocking a lot less. You'll be blocking more physical damage, but you'll be blocking a lot less energy damage. From 50, it went from, I think it was like 70% you would normally block, but now it's only 50% of the energy damage, so it's kind of nuts. The next one after that is Psychic Grab, which is getting an energy increase of 500, so it's being doubled. The damage and cooldown are staying the same on that one, which I use this ability. I really do like this ability, and it's kind of sad to see the energy go up, but it doesn't really matter, as I said before, because of all the rebirths that will be affecting it, so that's completely fine in my book. The next one after that is Drain. For all those people that have Lord Destroy, you'll be very happy to know that Drain is getting a buff. It is getting an energy decrease from 1000 to 750. The damage is staying the same, and the cooldown is also going down big time. Now, a lot of the times I would have an issue where I would fly over to the next boss and I'd have to wait a couple seconds for Drain. No longer is that going to be an issue, because it's pretty much going to be up the next time we see it, which is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy that this ability is getting a buff. The next one is Instant Teleport. This is staying completely the same, which is good. I think that it didn't need to be changed. It's pretty much used for one thing and one thing only. It's used to get to different bosses and back, and that's it. So I'm glad that this is staying the same. The next one is Blastfist, and again, this is also staying the same. Nothing is happening to it. Now, I just want to quickly mention that this entire thing is based on you having 100 rebirths and no items equipped at all, and being in base form. So you scale that how you will. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but that is the buffs and nerfs for this for the upcoming update, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you join my Discord for more leaks early on, and make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.